scriptures talk about, walking in riotousness, excess of wine, and lasciviousness, and all that stuff like that. Like, lasciviousness is basically like, undisciplined, sexual desires and all this shit. That's basically like what goes on in those things. You know what I'm saying? Like, girls, they just come there just to probably meet some dude so they can have sex with them, or all, kind of crazy shit. You know?
Prostituting themselves, man. Look, this is out of the book of Isaiah, chapter 32, verse 9. And it says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech."
Yeah, rise up, women at ease, because the majority of Israelite women, they they're at ease. They don't have no thought about what's going on, what they're supposed to be doing, how to get themselves in order, how to submit to the will of their man, which is the head over them, according to the order that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua set up in the scriptures. The Most High, Yahushua, the man, and then the woman, and then the children from there on down. You know what I'm saying? So that's the order that was set up in the scriptures.
That's right.
It says, "Rise up, you women that are at ease, hear my voice, you careless daughters." Because our women is basically careless, you know what I'm saying? Just like we was just talking about. They don't have no care about what they're supposed to be doing and what's right and what's wrong. They don't even care. Like, so what?
Right.
We tell them that they're gonna be destroyed or whatever. They think it's a game. They really don't care.
Yeah, kind of like the brother said. And then, they're just like, I'm gonna get on the way they dressing, because that's all that's out here right now, man. They're just, you grab them up, man. Then they wondering why those things happen to you. Damn, why he touched me like that? This is that. Because you got a lot of niggas out here. Like, men of the Lord ain't gonna do those things, man. We sit out here and teach the way you're supposed to conduct yourself, but you got niggas, man, and they don't know how to conduct themselves. So they grip these women up, rope on them and all that shit. But they wonder why they haven't. Plus, half the time these niggas high as hell, man. However, some type of drug. So is the woman. They pop all type of pills and all that, man. And then you got the nerve to come outside with a dude that's out of his mind like that, dressed the way you dress, and expect for them just to look at you. And nothing's supposed to happen. When you know you're supposed to be dressing like that in the house for your husband. All right, trying to be all revealing and all that, man. Matter of fact, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31 and 22. It says, "How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man."
Yeah, and in this society, you know what I'm saying, it's set up right now to where the women have more power than the men. That's why, dudes that's in the truth, you shouldn't get, married and all that shit, because just like you said earlier, according to the scriptures, when you have sex with a woman, that's your wife. And your covenant is supposed to be with the Most High, not with, Esau and all that, because the scriptures say, make no covenant with them and their God. And when you get married, you're making a covenant, because you got to sign a contract. And that's why, when you get married with a woman, she can fucking try and divorce you and get alimony and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's no benefit for the man, basically, like, whatsoever. Why, and then the thing is, like, just like we said earlier, when a woman has sex with a man, according to the Most High, that's her husband. So you mean to tell me all them fucking dudes that she had sex with or whatever, they're technically, that's why Yahushua said in the New Testament, when he was talking to the woman, and he told her, where's your husband or whatever, he basically checked her and told her she had, like, multiple husbands.
Yo.
That was basically the neck.
And not even just that, man. Like I said, these women, like, once you lay down with a man that has sex with a man, you become one with that man. So that means, like, when he puts his semen in, that man's a part of you right now. That's why it says come together, man. When you come together. So if you coming together with all these different men and listen to all these different men teach you different things, you're gonna be bugged out your mind, man. And that's what our women do, man. Our women sleep with multiple men. Like, I know a guy I was talking to, man. He told me he lived in this building, right? And matter of fact, yeah, he said he lived in the building with this woman. She lived down on the I believe the top floor or whatever. So he said, like, every hour a different dude or so would come over, pop her, and leave. Now, maybe the lady was a prostitute, man. But you got women that do that. Wake up, man, go have sex with this guy, go watch their little stuff off, and go see their next guy, you know what I'm saying? Then watch their little stuff off, go see another guy. You know? That's being a damn prostitute, man. And then these women see nothing wrong with that, man. And these niggas, they know what's going on, man, but they still try to chase the women. And knowing that that woman has a man, they still want to lay down with that woman, man. That's adultery. And the punishment for that is death, man. It's capital punishment. And that's where the fear of the Lord comes in. Because if you know these things and you still go ahead and do that stuff, man, what you think gonna happen to you, man? And a lot of times dudes get put to death behind those things, man. A lot of times, like another dude to find out, man, he'd want to come kill you, man. Why is that? That's that spirit of an Israelite only, because he is an Israelite, you know. But now he getting back into his roots. All right, because the Lord put the spirit on him for those things to happen, man. Like a lot of dudes got put to death behind these women, man. You know. In fact, this is the book of Amos, chapter 7, verse 17. It says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land."
Yeah, so it said, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city. Basically, a harlot, that's like, that defines our women to the T, just like how we was talking about, because a harlot, like when you look that word up, it's like a woman who has sex for pleasure or for money, you know what I mean? That's like, fits our women to like a T, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I was just reading something on the internet when the guy had made a statement talking about, he said, why every time you're sleeping with a woman, she feels that you're obligated to give her money, man. Well, that's what the scripture just explained, man. They're harlots, man. You know?
Yeah, like I remember my mom telling me this when I was like young boy. She was just like, she basically alluded to saying like all kind of women are harlots because, they won't, some women, they just straight up, you give them money or whatever, and it's over and they leave or whatever. And then you got other women who, they'll basically try and get you to pay for, basically support them and all this stuff like that.
Pay the fucking bills, man. Like that dumbass song by Beyonce, man. Talking about can you pay my automobile bill? Can you pay my cable bill? All that shit.
Yeah, like Scrub.
That was Scrub.
Yeah.
That was by TLC. That song Scrub. Man.
Oh yeah, it's like.
They like they don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, can you pay my telephone bills?
Yeah, that was a Beyonce song. Yeah, come. That was Beyonce.
Oh yeah, that was my cousins and shit. They used to like blast that shit
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, so now they put that vibration out there, and our women follow right after that, man. Quick to call you a broke ass nigga and all that, man. You know, when half of them is on fucking welfare, man. Getting some type of check from the state or the government, man. And if they ain't getting that, they're getting a check for child support. And spending that, then they don't even want to spend it on the kids, man. They go spend it on on the guy that they with, man. Yeah. And don't let income tax come around. Oh man. You know?
Yeah, they'll be on Facebook making like words with the money around and shit like that.
Cut it, man. You know?
Doing selfies, holding up like $20
That's right, man. So basically, all these women in this country, in this society, is about money, man. You know? If you got money, you can get any of them you want. That's what they say, money is power. But we got the real money right here, man. It's this truth, man. Which, it's coming. That time is coming when it says, grab that scripture real quick. We say, seven shall, yeah, man. If you get to that time with this money and everything, with these women that they're so proud about and they want to brag and boast about and all that, man.
You know, man. One good thing to say about
It's right here.
that. As we know it.
Yeah, it's coming, man. That's what we out here teaching, man. You guys, I was like, Lord, I destroyed that. Yo, you look like the guy off of who's that? Living Color, the principal guy. He used to walk going like this. Remember, David Allen Greer, the principal, he was always like, like, yeah, man, come here. He walked, I mean, he might not have been a principal, he might have been a teacher, but that's what he reminded me of. I forgot the guy's name. I know David Allen Greer played him on. But yeah, man, we about to get into the time where like, man, we always teach that this money really, that the society has offered don't mean nothing, man. Because when this economic collapse comes, and all that little, what I call it, flossing, throwing your money up, making it rain and all that, man. And the women, matter of fact, then you know how women is whores, because like, you know, they got the strip clubs and all that, man. Why do the women do that? Because the men want to come in there and look at them naked, you know, and some on prostitution and just throw money at them, man. But check out what the scriptures say, because matter of fact, they ain't even going to want your money, man. All right? And this time is coming, man, to the men. And this scripture is talking about the men that come out here diligently, man, faithfully, and teach these words, man, on the highways and byways, man. Word out.
All right, it's Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. It says, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
That's right. So right now, they got a whole lot of reproach, man. They out of order, man. You know? But when that day comes, then they going to see the men of the Lord, and they go, oh my goodness, I got to get with him. You know?
I just want to make a point. Like we were saying about the rape thing or whatever. Like you notice, it says, Isaiah 4:1, in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man. So this is saying the same word, take hold. And it basically,
they going to want to break us.
yeah, like you know, like the elders were saying, you might have to beat them off with a stick. Like that movie, Book of Eli, you had the woman, he had to fucking like trick her into trying to lock her in the room to keep her from like following him and all that stuff like that. That's the way, you know, women's gonna basically be with us. Like every woman you came in contact with, he was trying to, you know, can I come with you and all this stuff like that. Because they knew that he was a man of the Lord. So that's like the same thing that's gonna happen in those days. And then it said,
They want protection.
yeah, and it says 7 women. 7 is basically a number in Greek. It says, in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. And that's basically talking about because, you know, when you marry a wife, you know, there was certain responsibilities that you had, even though, you know what I'm saying, we're in captivity right now, so it's like really, you know, it's hard enough taking care of yourself and all that shit. Like, you really can't, you know, probably do this stuff the way we would want to do it, but you know, you're supposed to, you know, provide them like food, clothing, and you know, the duty of marriage and stuff according to the law.
That's right.
So it says
They're supposed to take care of them, but that day, they're not even going to be worried about that, though. Only thing they just want protection.
it says, only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. And being called by thy name is talking about being, you know, married unto a man. Just like, you know, just like in this society, when you marry a woman, you know, just talking about the things that people don't really think about. Like when a woman gets married, it's usually her father that gives her away because she was underneath her father, and he gives her away as a possession to another man. And then when a woman gets married, they take on the man's name, so it's like she's the man's, you know, possession.
That's right. That's why it says female servant, man. You gotta help to your man. Right? And then, like the brother said, that's how you know that the children belong to the father, man. Even Esau knows that, man, because now when you have these so-called weddings now, you'll have the father give away the daughter, the same way as it was in that time. You know, so that's how the way they do their ceremonies. It all comes from us, man. You know, they know that the child belongs to the father, man. But what they do now, they switch it up and try to let the woman be in rulership of the child. That's why you had a child acting so crazy now, man. That the scripture said, man, and mentions women shall bring forth blossoms. The book of Sirach. You know? Yeah, but the women, man, like the brother said, man, you got to beat them off with a stick. And right now, if you don't got that money or whatever, you're not some I guess big brother, man. You can't even buy yourself. I'm talking about you got ugly ass dudes, man. Just got a little bit of money, man. You know? And they get any woman they want. Man. Like I was talking to somebody earlier, I said you got any type of money, you can get any woman you want.
Yeah, you look like you fucking that little troll off the yeah, I was saying you could look like that troll off of the movie The 300, and you can get like any woman you want. You know what I'm saying? You got money.
Especially the nigga woman, man. You know, especially them, man. Because right now, like this script said, man, they hardest, man. So anybody with money and power, that's what they chase after. You know? Then they get mad, you know, they first of all they try to look like the women of other nations, man. And they get mad when these guys, man, from the hood, whatever you want to call it, the ghetto, they get a little bit of money, they move out the hood, and they move into these crackers neighborhoods and all that. And so because they got money, then now they want to get themselves a white girl, man. But that's who the hell you want to look like, man. You know? Like the guy Kanye West, as soon as they get some money, they get him a white girl. And he was talking about his own self, man. Right. Because that's the same thing that nigga did, man.
Yeah, she fucking made guys money. She like divorced him or something.
I don't know, she might be. Oh shit.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 56.
Right now, our women hate us, man. Because we're not in our power. First of all, and then our people is just bugged out.
It says, the tender and delicate woman among you which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter.
That's right, man. Right now, the eye of the woman is hateful to their husband, man. They hate us, man. You know? And then even, and furthermore, when the children, she hated children. Just like before they had to eat their children. That's coming again, man. When there's not enough food for them from to eat and all that, man, they not gonna be trying to share with their kids, man. They're gonna be looking at which kid is the fattest, man. So they can boil their ass, man. That's how hard it's gonna get out here. But you know, you got people concerned with balling out. You know? Trying to build up for their 401k plan. You know? They said their eyes shall be evil towards their husband. All women hate us, man. Why? Because we're not in our power. But once this society falls and crashes, and like the scripture says, 7 going to flee to us, man. They're going to only come to the men with understanding. They're not going to be running to these guys that was out here selling all kind of drugs, man, because they're going to be just as jacked up as the woman is, man. And they're going to be searching for answers, man. They're going to be just like the same condition as the woman is in, man. You know? They're going to be in that same type of condition. Wanting to find a man of understanding. But they should have been doing that now while we out here in the highways and byways, man, and teaching our people, man. You know? Yeah, man. Like we about to. We always tell you this, man. Every week, man. We about to see some real tough times, man. You know.
It's Proverbs 19:1. It says, "Better is the poor that walketh in his integrity than he that is perverse in his lips and is a fool."
Right, man. So you walking in your integrity, man. Better is the poor that walks in his integrity, man. That means he's a stand-up guy, man. He's not going to waver, pervert himself out for money, man. You know, basically not sell out. You know, that's why why you think Esau always try to come to us, man,
If you told me
for entertainment and try to pass off that money to you. It's Especially guys that knew the truth, man, and started teaching other things, man. You know? Especially guys that knew that, man. That had the truth and sold out. Because right now we're poor, but we're not really poor, man. You know what I'm saying? We're rich because, like I said, we got these scriptures. Just because, right, in this society, we would be considered poor, you know? Because we're not making the millions and millions of dollars and all that, man. So we're considered poor.
So Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. By humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life. So Proverbs 22:3. It says a prudent man, and the word prudent comes from the Hebrew word agrayim. It's like agrayim. It basically means having or showing careful good judgment. So like a prudent man is gonna be somebody that's like wise. You know, they're they think about what they're doing. You know, the Most High is dealing with that. It says a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
That's right, man. So he hideth himself. He hides himself from the things of the society that he's in, man. He ain't gonna be going around acting like everybody else, chasing after these different philosophies, these different idols, these different women, chasing after this money, man. Because he gonna already have his riches, man. And like the brother said, the word prudent, man, you're watching what you're doing, man. All right. Because a guy that just don't have any other understanding at all, he's just going to run here and there, man, and do whatever. He don't know if he's coming or going, man. And he's going to run after, chase after everything. That's just like a horse that doesn't have the blinders on the side of his face. He's going straight forward. That's what a prudent man going to go straight forward. But you get the horse without the blinders on the side of his eye. He's everywhere, man. Getting into everything. You know?
It says, by humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life.
That's right. By humility, man. Can you read that last part one more time?
It says, by humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life.
That's right. So by humility, coming out here, we just like this, man. People talk about our garments, man. Say they look like pillow casings, you know, curtains and all that, man. You know? And by humility and fear of the Lord, by respecting the Lord, man, there come your riches. And plus, anyway, like the scripture say, your heart is going to be where your riches is at. So that's your mind going to be where your riches is at. Like that song by Snoop. He said with his mind on his money and his money on his mind. Man. And where was his money at? Right here in America, man. And the society that he got, man.
Yeah, he's looking like good right now, but it's going to be time when all that shit die.
That's right, man. You say riches profited nothing, man. The day of destruction. You know? But like, yeah, our mind is on our money too, man. What's our money? That's the kingdom of heaven. You know? That's where our riches, that's where we want our riches to be at. Alright? Because you get riches here, man, thieves gonna take it, man. Because you already got the thieves that took our stuff before, man. They took the Ark of the Covenant, man. Matter of fact, they got all our riches right now. Along with the knowledge that we're Israelites. That's the major knowledge you can have. You know? But that's one of them. Yeah, man. That's how we're going to get our riches. In all actuality, we're really not broke. Right? Because in the eyes of the Lord, man, when you get in the kingdom, man, listen, you're going to have everything, man, that your heart desires. You know? And the Lord's going to get you. One, especially the guys that came out here and did his work faithfully and diligently and accordingly. They're gonna get whatever they ask for, man. You could be like, Lord, I need some fruit, man. Like right there. You know? But like right now, man, you know, we're being tested, man. You know? We're being tested right now. But all this test right now, this is going to pay off, man. We're going. That's the reason why we out here doing what we do.
That is from Wall Street, some chick. But the mover is? Nah. From 2 to 10. See y'all later.
It's Micah chapter 7, verse 9. It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him until he plead my cause and executed judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness.
Yeah. You want to get that word indignation for you. All right? To get a further, better understanding of what these scriptures are talking about. So we want to break it down as simple as possible so you can't say that you ain't get it. All right?
Yeah, it says, basically, it says, rage, anger, basically, wrath. Yeah, it says, I will bear the indignation. I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him until he plead my cause and executed judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness.
Right, man. So you got to bear all the anger of the Lord, that indignation. And whatever he puts you through. Until he comes, and when it says plead, that means he's going to come and destroy stuff for you. Man. He's going to fight for you. All right? So you have to bear the indignation of the Lord, man, until he comes and pleads his cause for you, man, and comes and delivers you from out of this place, man. And until then, all right, you just going to be, oppressed, man. All right? So that's the reason why we do what we do, man. Because it's a reward in what we do. And that scripture basically is self-explanatory, man. All right? All right. With that, all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Double Wines, the Apostle, and the Great Millstone. Salutations to all